All right, Rich, thank you. So this morning, we want to talk about your resolutions, staying on track. Now is the time people who made goals for the new year start to find themselves losing their resolve. To help you stay on track, our friend Dr. Tracy Alloway, a local award-winning psychologist, is joining us. Good morning to you, Doc, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
We often make resolutions because we feel like, well, we should. But more often than not, the conviction that we have doesn't last past the hype. Is now a good time to reevaluate?
Now is an absolute time to evaluate. We know from research that only 1 in 4 people will continue with their resolutions after the first week of January. So we're right at that point where it's important to consider and evaluate what exactly we've set in mind for our intentions for the year. One way to evaluate that is to consider what kind of mindset we have created. We know from research when we have a socially prescribed mindset, so when we set goals that we think we socially should set, so they aren't generated from our own intentions, we tend to fall off the wagon, if you will. We become less motivated to pursue them. So it's more helpful to switch to a more value-driven mindset. What do you value in your own life? What are goals that are important to you? And switching from the feeling of, oh, I should do this intention, to what do I value, will make us far more persistent in sticking with our New Year goals and our habit forming.
Yeah, you've got 3 science-based ways to improve the meaning behind our goals. Mindset, very, very important there.
Yes, absolutely. Right. So the first thing is ask yourself, what is my mindset when I'm creating my goals or my intentions for the new year? Is it value driven? Are these things that I place a value on, or are they socially prescribed? The second thing, again, is based on research, is to just spend 15 minutes writing about what your future self might look like. And this activity is especially powerful because it helps you frame your goals by envisioning you in that future mindset. Sometimes when we think of a goal, we don't actually put ourselves in that framework. So writing what your future self could look like is a really powerful exercise, and it takes just 15 minutes. And the last, really important, it's a good time to take stock of those social interactions. Sometimes we can overwhelm ourselves by feeling like we have to engage in so many different social connections, and this can drain both emotionally and mentally, and sometimes even physically as well. And so it's important to consider the quality of our social connections at this point as well.
So it's better to have a few really, really good friends that are going to be there with you no matter what, as compared to hundreds of friends that are going to leave you when times get tough. All right, Dr. Tracy Alloway, thank you for coming on. As always, we appreciate your advice.
Thank you for having me.